In this video, I'm going to demonstrate using a special number format and creating a couple of custom number formats. So I'm going to start out with this phone number column here, and I'm going to display that in a typical phone number format. So in order to do that, I'm going to select all the data in the column. And then I'm going to go to the number group on the Home tab and launch the dialog box. And this particular format is one of the special formats that you see here. So I'm just going to select Special, then click on Phone Number. Here's an example of how that's going to look, and then I'm just going to click OK. Now you've probably noticed that I've got a row of pound signs here in my column, and that doesn't mean that anything in particular has happened. What it means is that the number is now too long, too many characters to fit in that column, so it's been truncated. So I'm just going to come up here to the border between column F and column G until my mouse pointer changes into this cross, and double click to best fit the column. Now the next thing I'm going to do is create a custom number format for the market value. So I'm going to go ahead and select the data in that column, and then I'm going to go to the number dialog box launcher again. I'm going to choose custom, and here I'm going to use pound signs in place of the numbers to show Excel how I want the number displayed. And what I want to do is to display the number to the nearest thousand. So the numbers will display in thousands of dollars. So I'm just going to type a pound sign, which is the placeholder for a number, a comma, 3 pound signs, and another comma, because I want to make sure Excel puts in the thousands separators. Then I'm going to click OK, and you can see how the numbers have changed here. It will be assumed by the people who use this workbook that that number, for example, in H2 represents $434,000. Okay, so finally I am going to change the format on the date in the acquired column. I don't need to know the precise date that the property was acquired, just the month and year. So I'm going to select that column, launch the dialog box again, and go back to Custom, and you'll see the default date format there, or the date format that I'm currently using. I'm going to change that so it displays the month and the year with the month completely spelled out. So you can see already that the code for month is M, and I'm going to replace that with 4 M's, which is the code that tells Excel to spell the month out. And then I'm going to follow that with a comma and a space, and 4 Y's to tell it to put in the entire year. I'm going to go ahead and click OK again, and I can see that some of my numbers are truncated, or some of my dates have been truncated again because there are too many characters to fit in the column as it is. So I'm just going to widen that column a little bit so that they'll show up. And that is the special format and the custom format.